If you listen to any Arabic music, you'll probably hear the sound of this instrument, the centuries-old oud. And for oud makers on Cairo's historic Muhammad Ali Street, it's not just a job, it's an art, an identity, and a passion.
العود هو سلطان الطرب والألحان. مفيش عود يبقى مفيش لحن. العود هو أساس اللحن. أنا اسمي ريما مكتبي عبد العظيم. كلها فن مش تجارة. كلها فن. العود لما يطلع مش مظبوط أو صوته مش مظبوط إحنا بنبقى في حالة نفسية وحشة. إحنا بنجيب الخشب ده حتت كبيرة. شرايح 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 وتيجي أول حاجة تيجي تكوي على المكوى هنا. وبعد كده بتتعمل القصعة هنا وبتخرج. بعد ما تخرج القصعة بتحط لها تقويات ورق. إن العود ما فيهوش مسمار واحد. وبعدين تتصنفر تتبع يعني الحاجات دي كلها تتساوى. وبعد كده تخرج على التقفيل. الوش يتعمل والرقبة تركب بالدين وبعدين اركب مفاتيحها على طول. ادي اللي بيعملوها بنقرض وخلاص. احنا 6 أو 7 في البلد كلها اللي بنعملها ومحدش له قابلية يتعلمها. عندنا هنا في وزارة التربية والتعليم كان في عود لمدة معينة، دلوقتي مفيش عود في المدارس. ما لو استمرت الحالة دي هتموت. أنا ما أقدرش من غير العود لأن أنا اتولدت فيه. من غير العود يبقى مفيش بقى خلاص، يبقى الواحد يقعد في البيت وخلاص.
If the oud makers are worried about losing their heritage, they haven't met Nasir Shamma. He's a musician, a poet, and now a teacher. Here at Beit al-Oud in Old Cairo, Shamma is passing on his knowledge and his love of music. It's a relatively laid-back evening of music and fun here at Cairo's Beit al-Oud. But over 1,000 miles away in the UAE, Ahmed al-Sheikh is hard at work, preparing for a big night. Tomorrow, this 11-year-old Syrian will graduate from music school here in Abu Dhabi. If, that is, he passes one final test. Picking and plucking his qanun in front of a big audience, it'll be tough, he says, but failure is not an option.
My dream is to be a big artist. When I close my eyes, I dream of being on stage and hearing people applaud for my music.
1, 2, 3.
For young Ahmed to succeed, he'll have to prove it to this man, Nasir Shamma, a 47-year-old Iraqi and one of the most famous musicians in the Middle East. For decades, Shamma has made a name for himself by skillfully mastering this instrument, the traditional Arab oud guitar. He's performed around the world playing the oud, but now Shamma's giving back, training the next generation of musicians in the Middle East. Here in the UAE, Shamma runs a school to teach young students like Ahmed.
I think if anybody need to change the life around him, he need to do something really education, and for example, not just composition or just concerts, or no, we need another line to continue with the new generation. For that, this is my project in all my life. Sol, la, si, eh.
Fa, sol, mi, re, do, mi, sol, mi, si.
Eh.
His project is taking off. In a region where arts and culture are usually funded by governments, Shamma's private House of Oud brand is expanding. He now has schools in the UAE, Algeria, and here in Egypt. Shamma's personal involvement with his students is unparalleled, and they're grateful for the opportunity to learn, play, and keep their age-old culture alive.
It's language, and it's, when you need to do dialogue, you need the language. For that, it's both. But it's more deep, not like any language. For example, if you don't learn music, you understand the music, you hear the music, you feel about the music.
His own melody often carries a powerful message. Many of Shamma's songs are about conflict, division, and war, things he knows all too well from his years in Iraq. Music, though, is his solution, and change begins with the youth.
I need to do it in the future. I need to change the life in Arab world, but if we need to change, we need to start with the boys, with the small girls, with the culture, the beginning.
On this night, young Ahmed graduates with honors. It may be the end of class, but it's the beginning of what he hopes will be a lifetime in music.